All right, guys, it's a little dark in here, but I am replacing the interior hood latch portion of my latching system. I noticed a lot of people, when they replace these systems, it's because they broke in the front, and the front is still good, even though I should be replacing the whole thing. The actual latch actually broke right here. You can see the wire right there. It snapped off right here, so I bought a new one. So I wanted it overnight. I couldn't find one, so I found one on Amazon actually. And what I'm gonna do is actually duct tape this wire to the end of this, and what I'm gonna do is just pull it through and then fish it through the firewall, and then I'm gonna duct tape the new cord on this end, and then I'm gonna pull it back through, and that's how I'm gonna just put a new wire in. Hopefully this is a quick job, so you guys, I'll try my best to film everything and show you guys what I'm doing. All right. I have no clue where my vice grip is, so I've been using this snipper the whole time. I don't know how tight this is, so let's hope this wire actually goes through with it and it doesn't fail on me. All right, I'm gonna try to wrap this as tight as possible so it doesn't slip. Let's pray it doesn't slip, because I am screwed if it does. I'm gonna try to make this as tight as possible so if it does go through a small little port, that it will glide along with everything. I know that some people use a string. We're gonna see if this will work. I really don't know how many people are gonna have the same issues as me. I know a lot of people just ended up replacing the whole system from the front of the hood. So we'll see this work. Okay, so I'm gonna take the camera to the front and show you guys how everything looks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, this is the old wire. So what I'm gonna do is, hopefully I can pull this out, and then the coat hanger will pull through with it. For those that don't know, I have been trying to sell this car for the last 5 months now. I've just been getting super low ball offers. If you follow me on Instagram, it's up at Marketplace right now, and it's just been sitting, but every time I let it sit and wait for people to buy it, things happen. So I just replaced the starter. That's a new water pump, has a new thermostat, full tune-up on it. So basically I'm not really making any money back, or if anything, I'm just losing money. And you know, whoever buys it gonna get a good deal, because most of the maintenance most of the work's done on it. You know, everything that breaks on these 3 Series I've already replaced. Even the oil filter gasket I replaced. All right, so I'm gonna run you guys through what you're gonna need to get to replace this cable, so everything's backwards. I didn't think of filming this, but like, I might as well film it anyways. I don't know what this thing is called, but this is when you're getting ready to take this off. This thing goes in right here. God, it's hard to go back in, but you guys get the idea. This is where the leads usually end up, and you have the filter right here. So there's a plastic bolt right here that is on the side right here, and there's one on the bottom, but that one was broken already, so I didn't have to replace that. And for some reason, this one is right here, and this is like a guide in a way. See, it's not really a clip, it's a guide. So the only clip I have holding this is the one right here that was against this wall, which it looks something like this, and you're able to pull it off. And then obviously this is where the cable will be coming from. I know it's dark in here, but you can see the cable's coming right there. It's a really tight squeeze, so we're gonna go ahead and attempt to pull this wire off. Hopefully this is the one-shot thing and I don't have to do any extra stuff. All right, here we go. It worked. Okay, here's the cable right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and unravel this. this duct tape part, and then bring out the new cable. I gotta go get the cable. It's inside the house right now. And then just pull it back in, reattach everything, and I should be good to go. All right, our coat hanger idea worked. So this is the part number. Not sure if you guys want to screenshot that or not. It might be different for yours, but mine's the 2009 3.8 XI. And what I'm going to do is just bring it out and inspect it, make sure it looks exactly like mine. See here. Identical. So what I'm going to do is just remove this duct tape and then put new duct tape on this end and then pull it back in. This rubber piece does go into the firewall, this right here. It's so hard to get back in there, so you guys might struggle with it. It's best to try your best to get this back into the firewall, because this does protect, you know, any moisture getting into the actual firewall. So because, you know, behind that there's a lot of electronic stuff behind there. So I'm gonna try my best. So let's see how it works out. I'm not gonna film this part because I mean all you guys are gonna see me doing is this, you know. So don't you guys love duct tape? God, duct tape could fix practically anything. Got a bumper falling apart? Duct tape it. Got a house falling apart? Duct tape it. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, whoever invented duct tape, genius. Alright, I just don't need you sticking together. I did too many layers because I just want to make sure and it wouldn't come off. Now it's raining. Alright, let's see if this works. Here's the wire, you guys. It worked. Okay guys, I think I got it. It goes like this. I think it goes like that. And this goes on top of it. Somehow. Like that. And then you just pull it, I guess. Let's hope. Alright, I got everything installed. Body panel's back on. Still need to do this part. This was such a hassle because they didn't want to fit completely because this is aftermarket, so I had to really shove it in there. So this should hold it together. So I'm gonna put you guys right here. Actually, let me get something to mount this right here. And then I'm gonna pull the lever. If this moves, that means this cable install is going to work. Alright guys, moment of truth. This hood has not been closed for several days, so hopefully I don't close this and the latch doesn't work. Because it is aftermarket. If I close it and it doesn't work, I don't know how I'm gonna get it reopened again. We'll see. And we are successful. Let's try one more time. There you have it. Didn't have to replace the whole system. Most people, cables break around this area, the front end, and mine broke inside the car, the cable inside the car, so I just replaced the cable inside the car. Now Now, if the front was broken, obviously I would have to do that. But for those that are curious on just how to replace the front, I mean the inside cable, yes, it's possible. I just showed you guys. It does take probably a good hour, I would say, with me just my first time trying it. If it was my second time doing it on someone's car, it'd probably take me about 30-40 minutes. And plus, you guys have to remember that cover that goes right here, the rain duct or whatever you call it, it was kind of broken, so that's kind of like the part that takes the longest. So this particular cable that I bought had some bad reviews. Some people say it didn't match up to their car. The end where it actually clips on to the next cable said it didn't match, like the roundness or something like that. It worked for me. I don't know, I just looked up the part number for this factory one, so I don't know what they did differently. So you can't always trust bad reviews. It worked for me. Just, I mean, the proof's right there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If this video helped you, leave a comment down below, like this video. I'm tired. It's like midnight right now. Talk to y'all soon.